Miami Grand Prix. Max Verstappen peerless as McLaren's pole challenge founders. Max Verstappen put in the time that mattered during the sprint qualifying session at the Miami Grand Prix, claiming pole position ahead of Ferrari's Charles Leclerc. McLaren had looked potent through the first two, back from missing most of practice as the Ferrari driver finished just a tenth down on Verstappen. Taking pole position, it led Verstappen to express surprise on team radio and exclaim, "LOL. What happened to the others? This was terrible. I mean, I'll take it." As it appeared, Red Bull had not had the advantage following Q2. With Perez relegated to third, it was Daniel Ricciardo who put in the performance of the day as he finished fourth for RB as teammate Yuki Tsunoda was knocked out in Q2. Carlos Sainz finished fifth for Ferrari, 3/10 down on Leclerc. Fernando Alonso. Lando Norris finished ninth for McLaren, while Hülkenberg rounded out the top 10. Q2. With Perez setting the initial pace in SQ2, Norris underlined the potency of McLaren's upgrades by beating his time on the mediums by some 3/10 of a second as he popped in a 1 minute and 27.597 seconds. Verstappen was only given one lap to do a time good enough to get through into the top 10, starting his flying lap with just 2 minutes remaining in the session. While unable to trouble the front, his time was good enough to make it into safety and through into SQ3. Norris held on to top spot at the checkered flag, 0.268 clear of Perez, with Leclerc making it through in third place ahead of Verstappen. Ricciardo was another driver to tap the wall at turn 16 but put in a great lap to make it through in fifth place, ahead of Piastri, Alonso, and Sainz. He top 10 was rounded out by Stroll and Hülkenberg. Marking a tough day for Mercedes, both George Russell and Lewis Hamilton were knocked out, Russell falling short by 0.013 seconds and Hamilton by 0.041 seconds. Hamilton got on the radio to report he had struck the wall exiting turn 16, costing him a little bit of drive down the following straight. The stewards are also set to investigate a pit lane incident involving Hamilton when he came into the pits. The pit crew were not wearing their helmets, as the rules require, joining the Mercedes drivers on the sidelines after and exceeding track limits at the chicane, meaning Sargent out-qualified Albon for the first time as Williams' teammates. Alonso was lucky to be able to continue after a hefty strike of the wall while exiting turn 16, with onboard footage showing the Spaniard looking in his mirrors to check for damage as he accelerated away from the corner. Leclerc also tapped the wall at the same spot, a lighter strike than Alonso's, marking another moment of drama for the Monegasque driver at turn 16. The session ended with Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri topping the times in their upgraded McLarens, ahead of Alonso, Verstappen, and Magnussen. So now, what do you think? Click on the comment icon below to have your say and subscribe to the channel.